points that were made recently. Tyreek Hill said, believe that. He's going to get over 2,000 yards receiving this coming season. First receiver ever in the NFL to do that, if he does do that. Believe that.
I don't.
You don't believe that?
No.
I mean, when a guy says believe that, though, it's not like saying you heard me.
Well, here's the craziness.
You heard me?
Yeah.
You heard me?
The crazy part about it is this. If it wasn't for the fact that Mike McDaniel said he wants to really emphasize on the running game, get the running game going, I would believe it. Because Tyreek also said he only knew 4 plays from the offense last season.
Yeah, he said he was just balling out there.
He was just balling. And what he had, like 1,500 yards?
And his starting quarterback missed a bunch of games, too, by the way.
So it's like,
possible.
It's not out of the realm of possibility, but I also think if he's getting 2,000 yards, that means the Dolphins are in a lot of shootouts.
I was going to say this, Vlad. Would you say this? Everything happens correctly. Tua stays healthy. Tyreek stays healthy. Tyreek only has 1,200 yards receiving. Is that a good sign for the Dolphins, meaning that their running game is going and things are getting spread around and they're winning a lot of games? Could that be a possible good thing that he only gets 1,200 yards?
If he gets 1,200, what's the record?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
I mean, if he's getting 1,200 yards and the Dolphins are winning, who gives 2 craps about
right?
Like, you know,
well, that's what I'm saying. Well,
I would hope. I'm sorry. I would hope for a guy who's won a Super Bowl already, who's been to 2 Super Bowls, that it's all about the team success. So getting I mean, I understand everybody want to put up their numbers, but put numbers on the board, but still, it's all about the team success.
Right. So the running game gets rolling and going. The offensive line is great. The defense is stopping people. We're just blowing teams out in the last quarter of every game. We're running the ball out and just, doing nothing. Tyreek Hill only has 1,200 yards. Great season. Let's go.
If he has 1,200 yards. Waddle has like 12 to 1,300.
13, 14 games.
And a running game amassed 2,500 yards rushing.
That's not a down season.
That's a great freaking season.
That's unbelievable.
That's an unbelievably balanced offense. And that means Tua's not taking hits.
Yep. Tua's put on that extra muscle too. So Tyreek Hill over 2,000 yards, great. If you end up with 1,200 yards and we end up with 14 wins, that's also great. That's not a step down. That's not a bad season. That's not an off season. That's just a team having a great season. I could see that. Which would you prefer? Barely making the playoffs and having Tyreek Hill with 2,000 yards, or being 14 and 3 and Tyreek Hill only having 1,200 yards? I'm good with the 1,200 yards and 14 wins.
And by the way, if he only has 1,200 yards, that means defenses are paying a lot of attention.
Yeah, and so Jalen Waddle's all over the place, and
so yeah,
we'll see.
I'm just saying, 2,000 yards, he can do it.
It's possible.
It's possible, but I don't think it's necessary for the Dolphins to win
this
season.
I agree with you.